bulletin boards with like help wanted signs for people that are going out and creating their own settlements. So that is where most of the exploration is. It's basically there's a bunch of settlements being built, and they need help securing their borders and doing jobs.
I burned. No.
Okay,
So for the sake of simplicity, you guys all there's a bunch of adventurers coming. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to say how you meet up is you all happen to choose the same poster, which has a meeting place and a time, and that's where you'll.
Can I not have that and just say that I show up there?
That's fine. You just show up at the meeting place because it's going to be in a tavern.
Tavern that the my thug gang, well, not but the gang I'm in, their stomping grounds.
I actually have something like that later on, but essentially you guys go to this meeting place and you find a half-elf ranger there who is the one in charge of this.
Is his name Theron?
It's not.
Does he have social problems?
No, he does not, and he doesn't have a giant sword.
People in the eye.
No, see, he's a half-elf. He's not a wood elf. He's a half-elf.
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe you're like trying to like get half of me in there or something.
Anywho.
Just because you're an elf ranger doesn't mean every elf ranger in the world is related to you.
That's debatable.
That is really up for debate.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say most halflings on this island are related to Milo, just because he probably knocked up a bunch of them chicks in the gladiatorial arena. But
I am not Milo's son. Fuck that.
No, you're my bastard. I didn't really like you.
Thanks God for that.
All right.
Daddy didn't
But anyway,
love you.
he talks to you guys and talks about how he has a charter to set up a settlement and a guild there, and it's already underway. But he just needs more help from people to essentially do tasks to make it a secure place and help fight off anything that would attack. So that's why you are all in this tavern having a drink, and he will pay, and you can keep any riches you find on your adventure.
Who is tasking us with this?
Half-elf.
A half-elf ranger named Draven.
Draven. No last name?
Draven Arroway.
Welcome to the League of Draven.
I'd love to know what you said. Draven what?
Draven Arroway.
Arrowway. Arrowway?
Way.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How fitting of a ranger to have that.
I know. I use
Completely
the name
random.
generator, but
Okay. So how is he recompensing us for this if he wants us to do this for him?
he's giving. Well, it's not really a job where you would get paid per se. It's more like a chance.
Keep what you find.
Yeah, keep what you find. You'll be practically in charge of this town with him. Essentially.
So it's administrative, is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. You'll have administrative duties. You can keep the loot you find, and you might gain if the city or if the settlement becomes profitable. You're entitled to a share of the profits.
Cool.
So it seems like a good business opportunity. You're not
I'm
just
fine
gonna
with that.
Flat out 50 gold from the beginning.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Does he say where the settlement is going to be set up?
Yes, it's in the woods to the northwest.
Can I, just overhearing this, can I do like a history check about the woods?
Well, this is a newly
Well,
so
I should have asked you.
most of it is undiscovered.
I was going to ask you if I could be born in this city. I completely spaced it.
So northwest of what city?
This city right here. This is the main city.
Yeah,
this is like the only city.
The name of it, sorry.
Dresden, but you can also call it Puerto Rico if you want.
Puerto Rico.
That's the name of the port.
That's the yeah. That'll be the name
See,
of the.
why
port.
didn't you
Port
just
of
call the? Why wasn't the ranger named Rico and then it's the port of? Never mind. I'm joking. Go ahead.
He's not in charge of the city. He just gets the settlement. But
I'm just kidding. All right.
Anywho,
So, okay. So, what? All right. So we just came here, right? But there are other people that have been around, correct? Can I maybe
yeah,
Can I maybe try to talk to some people, maybe some travelers that have kind of made their way through that land, get an idea of what to expect when we head over there, what their experiences were?
sure. He's actually been there a few times. It's already in the basic stages, so you can ask him anything you would like to know.
Okay.
He
Draven.
also gives questions.
Say, Draven.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I was wondering what we should be expecting to find when we go to the
your guy
northwest.
Russian.
I'm using a
I
Russian.
don't like.
I'm using a Eastern European accent for him.
Sounds like you're trying to try Russian.
Sounds like really try hard Russian.
like, trust me when I say it. That sounds like you're trying to be a Russian.
Close
So-
enough. Anyways,
He says, "Well, because this land is newly discovered, there isn't much of a law force going around. So we have had some bandit incidents, but it hasn't been too severe. The bigger problem is goblins. Turns out the land that we've settled on was a goblin area, a goblin homeland for a while, and we had to force them off when we landed here. They're not too happy about that.
wow.
It's in their homeland for a while, so like a couple thousand years.
Yeah.
If that was anything but goblins, I'd say we're just a bunch of dicks.
Goblins. Say,
But they're
goblins.
goblins, though.
Goblins, they dig in deep. Far deep.
Well, they had a lot of area to cover, so we took a small portion of it. The immediate vicinity, the biggest threat is goblins, but we didn't take their whole homeland, mind you.
Do they have tribes, a city? What can we expect?
Mostly just tribes. We took out their city, and the central leadership kind of crumbled, and they
Took out
basically
this
split
city.
from. Hey, dude, these guys, just because it's a small city doesn't mean they don't have an army.
Okay.
No, the
But-
thing is, they took out their city. We're fucking white people all over again.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, there's
That-
plenty of goblins, so
I
don't
say,
feel bad for the goblins.
I know, it's just fun fact.
what is our first goal to have? Are we trying to establish farmland, start up mines,
Well,
get a trading post in the area? What is our first goal?
Well, first, I'd like you to go to the settlement and get acquainted with some of the people that are there. They'll probably have jobs for you, because I haven't been there in a few weeks myself. I've been down here recruiting. But if you go there, I'm sure they will have work for you.
Cool. Very well. Who should we go to talk to there? Who is in charge?
Well, normally I am, but since I'm down here, my assistant is.
And their name?
Listen, Bob.
His name is Torag.
Name Taylor? I feel like just grabbing names off of games.
Torag sounds.
I don't know,
Torag sounds
I
like
just kinda made
dwarven
that.
name.
Actually, he is.
Okay.
That's how much Will plays D&D.
And his character's a dwarf.
Question. While they're talking, can I try stealing from like a bunch of thugs in the area?
Oh my god!
Just because you're done with the Kender, you still would like to steal.
That
From
klepto.
thugs! Yes.
That klepto.
You see a gigantic human leaning on a wall near you.
Oh, it's so tempting.
I set upon it with a vengeance.
It's so tempting. You don't even understand.
How do your characters survive? I'm just curious. Do you like rely on your groups at all times for every character?
I rely on pure luck all the time.
Okay.
My bard gets a 6th sense from a half orc. No.
So I go,
Anyways.
who is to go with me to assist in this?
Well, all of you will be venturing together, and I'll lead you there myself because my job here is pretty much complete. It looks like we have enough heads to make the encampment pretty safe.
Just to let you guys know, I am streaming right now. But
Oh, that's nice.
okay.
Hi, people. Hi.
Yeah, no
I'm
one's
Mary.
watching right now.
Hi.
Sure.
But okay. I'm trying to think of anything else. How far to the town?
It's about 4 miles. It's not very far at all.
Was okay. We can make it there on foot then. It should not take long.
Look how only the Russian is talking.
Oh my god, is this gonna be going?
Let's.
So, what
see.
does the group consist of again?
Actually, that's a good question because I don't even know.
I have
I know we
strong
have
arm
a
and
battle
mighty
cleric,
axe.
We have a cleric, a rogue,
A bard.
a bard.
a bird, a bird.
I say I have strong arm, mighty axe, and chainmail to protect me.
So whenever you
The
guys are ready,
beard to
just
strangle
let me
my
know
enemies.
and we can be on the road.
Say, do you need to make any preparations before we head out, gentlemen?
No.
I just kind of look at you and just like walk away. Like no.
Wow.
Like I said,
Dickhead.
I don't know how his fucking characters survive. I really don't.
As I
Just
said,
call dickhead.
No,
I just shrug. I don't really
I'm
care.
quite prepared and ready to go.
I say,
my character doesn't know
Stop
any of
now,
you,
I'm gonna
so
start
doesn't
doing
trust any
Russian.
of you.
say,
It's gonna be this whole gang of Russian dwarf shit.
I say, Draven.
The Russian mafia.
I say, Draven, do you?
Zarovia, heaven bless you
punch
both,
you.
Nastrovia, to your health, and may we live together in peace.
Communist.
You fucked up 5 words just there, and I know.
I'm sorry that my guy has actual flavor,
Shut up.
and your
Who
guys
said
are
it was
just
Russian?
garbage.
Sounds like you're trying to be Russian, but there was like 3 words in there. That was
I
like,
like that. I can't do accents myself. I don't give a shit that he's Russian. It's cool. I'm just no good at him.
I go, is there anything else that perhaps we should know, Draven, before we head out? Anything you could think of about the area around? Someone we should talk to? Anything of that nature?
No, I think you guys are pretty much be able to handle yourselves. I gave you all the information I could.
Okay. Sounds fine.
And what information can he not give us?
A lot of
Ooh.
things?
Rolls insight. No.
How to make a
can I
nuclear
roll
bomb?
insight? No.
There is literally no reason.
I'm gonna go
why
ahead
we
and
should,
roll
so no.
insight here.
Why?
Insight.
Go for it. Go for it.
Wisdom.
Yep.
My wisdom is +2, just like everything in the world. And I
Oh.
crit.
He seems to be completely honest with you.
Fuck!
Nice job wasting that crit there, buddy.
Okay.
I know, I knew it.
Maybe next
I
time.
knew it.
I'm
knew
just
it.
thinking, it's gonna be a crit and you're gonna waste it because of just nothing.
You know with a 20 that he's just going to kill your gang the minute you go out of town. And you can't stop it because plot.
Yeah. He's actually planning on killing all of you in the woods and taking your stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
So, okay, they say, shall we be off then?
That's good.
Okay. I guess
All right, so you all are ready?
we'll take the major
Yeah, so
road.
let's go fight.
Hey, hold on a
Oh.
second. Hey, excuse me, gentlemen.
What's up?
Gentlemen. See, I did it Russian right there. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves so we could start off as
hold on.
knowing each other's names if you really.
Hello.
They say you can call me Gates.
I lagging out.
Bill Gates? No.
Names are useless in the city. And they'll just walk up, take the flyer, put it on the table.
All right, so I'll just call you human then.
Oh, are you interested in coming too?
My halfling just kind of looks at the big human and goes, eh.
All right, so I got Will's name. Cool.
My character looks at you and says, Merrick. Merrick Underhill. That's all he says.
Cool.
Isn't this quite a merry band of shorties?